All right, guys. Preview for week 5. First game, 12 o'clock game. We got the Magic and the Thunder. All right, we're going to start with you, Mr. Peterson. Uh, why are you guys going to win this game?
We tired of losing.
That's a good answer.
It's a great answer.
We finally got a team that's not one of the best teams so far that we feel like we can beat. And they're not coming off a good game either. But I feel like we can capitalize because we're more athletic.
Okay. That's not a bad take. You're tired of losing. This is a team that hasn't got many wins either.
Yeah, they got one.
Coming off a loss too. Yeah, they got one win. I feel like they beat. Was it the Warriors? They beat a good team, I think.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they beat a good team for sure.
They beat.
They beat the Spurs.
They beat the Bulls.
No, they didn't beat the Spurs. They beat the Bulls. Yeah, they beat the Bulls.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah, they beat the Bulls. I'm like, they beat a solid team for sure. But yeah, all right. So who you got, Magic or the Thunder, Mr. Peoples?
Oh, I'm going for the Thunder. I think they'll get it done. I think they'll make some shots, and as long as they need to run, don't get in a slow pace game. Because if it gets slow paced, the Magic can have a chance to win. But if they run them like they should, then they shouldn't have any problem. And if they can withstand their physicality, because they're going to get physical. So if they withstand their physicality and run, I think the Thunder will be fine.
I'm gonna go with the Thunder. I think too many factors play for the Thunder to win this game, and I think the Magic will have to be perfect. I think the Magic will have to play almost a perfect game to beat the Thunder. Like the Thunder will have to just fluke it and implode internally to lose this game. Like if the Thunder lose this game, it would have to be because they just did not execute at all.
Day.
It would just be a day that they didn't execute. So I think this Thunder team is gonna come out. They're gonna see who they got in front of them. They have to be smart though. They can't just say, "Oh, I'm better than you," and just go. I think this team needs to move the ball more because the ball moves faster than people. If that's one thing, you don't understand. People don't understand. A pass moves faster than a person. So if you move the ball, the defenders aren't as fast. So just get to a spot, let the pass get to you versus trying to force it to a place. So I think the Thunder just need to play poised and use that speed the right way, and then they'll beat the Magic easily. But if the Magic can capitalize off the Thunder's implosion, it'll be Magic. But I'll take Thunder winning this game. And for the next game, we got the Grizzlies and Spurs.
I
think this is a good matchup.
This game of the week?
I don't think so.
I think it's the Nets and Heat, right?
I think it's the Nets and Heat, or it's going to be the Bucks and Celtics. It might be the Bucks and Celtics. But, I mean, Grizzlies Spurs could be a game of the week. I mean,
it really
isn't a bad week. It isn't a bad week. With the new additions of Jeremiah Mitchell and Daryl Harris, and then the new addition of Gerald Duckworth for the Spurs, how do you see this playing out, Mr. Peoples? Who you got winning and why?
Oh, man.
This is tough. From the outside looking in, this is tough.
Will Chris be there?
I believe so.
Wally?
I believe, yeah, he gonna be there. We gonna have everybody except me.
Are you not playing again?
No, I'm taking one. I'm gonna see how I feel after this upcoming week, and then maybe one more week. 3 weeks most is what I'm gonna miss.
All right. 3 weeks. I'm only doing this because I gotta pick somebody. Now, if the opposite team lose, that doesn't mean I didn't think they can win. All right, but I'm gonna
No
go with the
predictions.
Spurs
Mm.
to win only because of their identity of knowing, how to win. And I feel like Micah is going to move the ball more because he know that he's playing a quality opponent. So he's going to move the ball more and things of that nature. Now the Grizzlies can win, definitely. But I'm going to go with the Spurs only because I have to pick somebody.
Hey, 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 that's your pick. What you got, Mr. Peterson?
I actually agree with Mr. Peoples. Like it could go either way. But I feel like with this being like Gerald's second week, he gonna come to himself and they could pull it off.
Hmm.
And is Chris Green gonna be there?
No.
Yeah, I'll say Spurs, but it could go either way.
Okay. The Grizzlies are gonna win this game. And the reason the Grizzlies are gonna win this game is because I think that Christopher White draws too much attention. And I think that Wally Watson's pace has to make this team play true and disciplined. I think that the Grizzlies, with Jeremiah Mitchell and with Daryl Harris, are a better defensive team, a better hustling team. We run more in transition. We do a lot of the small things now. Like we're able to play 1-3-1s, 2-3 zones, things of that nature. Like we're able to switch things up and make teams do certain things. We were able to just hold the Bulls to 59 points. Not sure if that was the Seth Johnson sitting or Nick Crow just not having a good game from the field, or Benny and Miguel could only really get going from downtown. Like we really didn't have much going inside. So I think that with Rich Kirk being the guy that he's been lately, shooting the ball, had 20 points 2 games ago, and then hit 2 big threes in the second half for us this game. Like I think that we just have more. We can work a little more than this team. Like I think my team is more complete in a sense.
All right.
I feel like we can handle whatever they can do, we can handle. There's no real flaw unless we implode. And I think we had a season to do all that already. This season we've been a lot better with keeping our heads, not yelling at nobody. Our body language is better. And we started off this season 0-3. You didn't see us arguing with each other one time.
I agree.
So I think that we've grown in that aspect and we're able to lose better. So I think that now that we've got a win under our belt and we see how it is, and Chris White is passing the ball a lot more, and our team is trusting one another, I think that we're about to go on a tear in a sense. So the Spurs they're going to raise our level of competition because we know what type of team this is. So you guys are going to see a real Grizzlies team. And I'm sad to sit. I'm sad to sit, but I think this Grizzlies team can pull it off.
It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna pull it off. I don't want it to be a close game. I want us to show y'all. I want to win so bad. Like we got our first win, and we got new pieces that's clicking. That's trying to gel now. So Spurs is a good tough team though. They can play certain ways, but they have to be disciplined. Next team though, we have Celtics Bucks at 2:00. Mr. Peoples, who you got and why?
Oh
Great.
man, will Brian Hernandez be there, or we don't know?
I don't. Not next week, but the week after, I think he'll be there.
Oh, Celtics.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Celtics. I just think this is not me disrespecting Quan Shaw or Barrett, but it's still a hard pick, even with them two. But the Celtics just have so much. Especially if they got Rashawn back as well. And then you got Kwasnicker, and then you got Antonio Phillips. He was in rhythm last game. He had a couple of rhythms, so he might, stay in rhythm and things of that nature. I just feel like they're more fluid team. a more fluid team than the Bucks is. But I still think it's going to be a good game. This is arguably could be the game of the week.
I think it should be the game of the week personally. I'm gonna go with. I like the Bucks. I think people really sleep on this team. I think their shooting ability, their ability to knock down threes, with Quan Shaw being able to work down low and put your big man in foul trouble and be able to take 12 free throws a game, like that's a problem for Kavos if he's guarding them. That's a problem for Andretti if he's guarding them. Like getting one of those guys in foul trouble limits the way that those guys can play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they start talking to the refs. Like that's one thing that people don't think about, in the aspect of a game. So like you could easily say Bucks or the Celtics. If the Celtics get in foul trouble, then I'm gonna go Bucks. But that's depending on if Quan Shaw makes his free throws or what if Malinich plays. Like where's Alex? Like Alex Malinich didn't play the last game. Like that's another big guy. You get Quan Shaw and Alex Malinich. That's two guys that and then Caleb Johnson, Evan, and then you got shooters out there now. Like, and then you got Barrick now. That's another problem.
Yeah.
Who's guarding Barrick? Like, I'm gonna go Bucks. I know I'm sounding like a Celtics hater right now, but like, you know what? Nah, let me not say that. Nah, because if Vashawn Sims shows up, he's gonna put a lot of pressure on them and bring the energy up for these guys. I think if the Celtics go on a big run early, it's going to be hard to. The Bucks don't play fast. That's another thing.
This is still going to be a hard game.
This is really like you see how I'm wavering. Like this is hard for me to pick. I'm just going to toss it up, and just because I like to make Coach Josh upset, I'm gonna go Bucks.
This is a good week of games.
Yeah, like that. No, that Thunder Magic is a hard one. The Grizzlies Spurs is a hard one. The Celtics Bucks, this is a hard one. Yeah.
Antoine
almost beat the Nets. Who you got, Antoine?
I'm leaning towards the Bucks for the upset. I don't even know if it's an upset.
You feel
they
me?
got the same record. So yeah, I think I'm going Bucks.
All right.
I only want to go Celtics a little bit because the Fashawn at point guard
is the tip of the iceberg for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'm gonna jump off that cliff with him though, because of the Nets game.
I feel like Ryan might be in foul trouble guarding Quan.
That's another thing. But is it gonna be I think it's gonna be Andretti guarding Quan.
I feel like Andretti got to guard the new one, Barrick.
I feel right. See.
He's gonna kill him. They're gonna have to put someone.
That means you take Andretti out the paint.
Yeah, they're gonna have to switch.
And that leaves Quan 1-on-1. Like, so you know what I mean? Like, this is a hard game.
Kavos gonna be on Quan, Andrade on Andrade on Quan and Kavos.
Kavos gonna have to guard at Barrick.
Yes.
Yeah. That probably.
Barrick gonna go right past Andrade.
Yeah, I don't think Kavos want to take all that bumping all game either.
Yeah, but he gonna have to.
I mean, with Barrick, he ain't gonna take no bumps. Andretti will. Andretti will take bumps all game.
Honestly, I think they're gonna double Quan and live with if the Bucks make shots. Honestly,
I doubt that.
In the beginning, they're gonna go with that, just to take Quan out of his element and see if the Bucks are gonna. They're still gonna contest the shot. It's just they're gonna allow, those passes to be made out and contest them so that Quan won't get going in the inside.
This is a game I don't know, bro. I can't even pick because either team could win this game just like the last one. I'm gonna just say Bucks, like I said, and it's the only reason I'm gonna say it is because Coach Josh. I'm saying it to piss you off. So go get a win.
Hold on, Cost was my pick.
Come on, man. Who you got?
I got the Bucks. I'm gonna
go
go with the Bucks. I like Barrick. If he ain't there, I'm gonna be pissed. If he ain't there, I'm gonna be so mad. Bro.
All right.
He's a game changer though, for real.
Yeah, he is.
He is a game changer. He changed that entire game for the Bucks and let Quan eat. He let Quan eat and still got his.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. That's tough. We're gonna go to the next one though, because that matchup is just because I like both teams. But we'll go Heat Nets. That's gonna be a great game. It
could be.
It's gonna be because I know Trey Anthony is going to be lit for this game. He's going to talk. He's going to be aggressive. He's gonna get his team involved. He's gonna want to win. He's gonna make this a game. I promise you.
So I'm picking the Heat.
I'm picking the Nets.
Oh, okay.
I'm picking the Nets, and the only reason I'm picking the Nets is because who's gonna guard Puda?
Nobody.
Nobody on that team can guard Puda.
Who's gonna guard Dennis?
Nobody.
I didn't even. I'm not even.
Kamar.
Forget that. Puda gonna get the shots more than Dennis gonna get the shots. They gotta pass Dennis the ball. Puda could just get the shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Puda, like nobody on that team I don't think can stay in front of Puda without them getting in foul trouble.
So you pick Nets, right?
I got the Nets. The only way that he win is if Darian Bosby goes for 30.
40.
Darian Bosby got to go for 30, and Miko got to get hit a couple threes, and then that paint gonna be wide open. And then that's when Jawman can start getting layups, and like that's how they got to start playing. Jawman got to let the shooters get their shots going first before he start diving to the paint. Like, because it'll be so easy after his shooters make shots, nobody's gonna help. You know, and if they do help, let the shooters kill you. Like, simple as that. That's how that team needs to play. They got shooters. They got people that can knock shots down. Trey's been knocking the shots down. Bosby's has been knocking the shot down. Jawman hasn't been knocking the shot down, but he's been getting to the basket and he's been going downhill. Miko in his first game was knocking threes down, went 50% from the field, had 12 points on a game where it looked like he was struggling. He had 12 points. Like, I think that they can make some noise if they just play the right way. But the Nets are going to play the right way. So I got the Nets.
You got Antoine.
I'm going to go ahead take the Nets. I feel like the Heat ain't ready.
Not yet.
Yeah, because Kamari, the first 2 minutes of last game, he was real winded. And I could just tell.
Yeah, he was tired.
So running with Dennis, yeah, that ain't going to work.
Mm-mm.
I'm going with the Nets. It's going to be a close game, though. I picked Nets by 7.5. 7.5. And Puda just going to be too much for him. Like you said, no one can guard him. I think Jawman is going to probably start off on him. But he can't guard him at this point in Jawman's career. Now, if you asked me this a couple years ago when Jawman was a defensive like juggernaut, sure. But now, to me, I feel like Puda got better from high school. Like he's a better player from when he was in high school to now. So, yeah, I'm picking the Nets, but I'm still. It's gonna be a good game. It's definitely gonna be a sight to see. People should come out and see this game.
I think Nets by 14.
Nets by 14. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say how much by, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a wide margin, 8-15.
Okay.
Yeah.
7.5. 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. I'll go 7.5. Next game, Lakers Bulls. I'll go first. I'm gonna go Lakers. Everybody show up for the Lakers. Bulls don't have a chance. And I'm not even saying that in like a disrespectful fashion. Like, I think that the Bulls, like Nick Crow is gonna have to be the guy that has the big game because nobody can guard him on that team. And if Nick Crow doesn't get the ball and have 22 to 25 points, then they didn't play right. So that, like, I don't think that they haven't been playing ball the way they have supposed to be lately. They don't give me anything to like even the last game, like we won, but like they totally were not playing characteristically. Like, being honest, like they could have played a lot better than what they played against us. We did a good job. I don't want to take away from what my team did. I think defensively in the first half, we did a pretty good job. And in the second half, we played more together down the street. It was a lot of ISO ball on offense, but on defense, we were boxing out, getting to it, rebounding, things of that sort. So, like, I think that even with Jeremiah Mitchell coming in with the 6, like let's just I don't know. The Bulls they haven't been playing to their level of I don't know. I just don't think that they playing to their highest peak. They had one big win this season, and then next game they lose to a 0-3. They were 0-3 Grizzlies. So I don't know. I got the Lakers.
I got the Lakers winning. They're gonna bounce back from their loss last week, and I honestly, I still think it'll be a good contested game, but I see the Lakers pulling off the last about 13 minutes of the game. And Tone Brooks, he goes for 25 to 30. 25 to 30 in between.
Yeah, he needs one of those games. He needs a 25 to 30 game. I think he needs one for sure. And then,
I'm taking the Lakers.
That's one.
Yeah, Lakers.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm taking the Lakers. They're a little too much. They got a little too much scoring for the Bulls. But I feel like it could be a dogfight if Nick Crow and Seth actually play their role.
Yeah, and then Benny
I'm still trying to figure out
Benny get off too.
Because nobody in the Lakers can guard Seth and Nick. They just too big.
Yeah, I agree. So we all got Lakers for that one. And then final game, 5:00 game is the Warriors Sixers. And Paul will ask you first on this one. Who you got?
Oh, okay.
I got the Warriors easily. That's me coming off a loss from them. I feel like they just got too much. And the Philly ain't got enough. That's just me personally.
I understand your point. Mr. Peoples, who you got?
Really? Warriors by 30. They going 30 piece on the Sixers.
You think they're going to try to dominate?
30. 30. 30.
Yeah, I think I got the Warriors winning.
You can't go shot for shot with the Warriors. Philly going to try to outshoot them.
I don't think that the Philly's defense is good enough. Not for this team.
Too small.
Yeah, not for this team. They are a small team. And then, I mean, Antonio Marshall is back, and he was being real passive. Like, he could have had more points than what he did. So
Nah. He wasn't going to have
Did I hear what I just said?
He wasn't going to have more than that, Walt.
You don't think he's going to have more than 10 points?
I'm talking about against us. He wasn't going to have more than that. we going to switch that up.
And Otis going for 20.
I could see Otis probably getting 20. Yeah, I can see it.
Otis going for 20?
Yeah, I can see it.
Who's guarding Otis?
Huh?
Who's guarding Otis?
Zach Austell.
You know what?
Zach
You know what? That's not far-fetched. He can have 20 if Zach Austell's guarding him. I mean,
who going Tyree?
They're going to
have to put Miles on Tyree.
Yeah, Miles on Tyree.
And then they're going to have to put Bree on Antonio, I mean.
Oh, he going to kill him. They're going to
put Bree on Antonio.
Bree defense, okay.
Bree defense is pretty good though.
No, I'm
not gonna lie to you.
Whole game, he's a great defender.
Man,
but we're talking about an elite guard though.
But he's still going to chase them and make them not.
Well,
one thing Bree does best, and this is one thing that people have their underrated like tendencies and talents. Like he's really good at making you take a shot you did not want to take.
But Tone controls the game. He controls what he does. He controls everything.
I understand, but I'd rather have him guarding Antonio than Tyree.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah,
right. Like so, I think that Miles can guard Tyree because Miles is strong. So if Tyree tries that strong stuff, you know what I mean? Like it can kind of be negated. Tyree gonna have to be a little more finesse with him, maybe. But Tyree ain't gonna just bully him. You know, those are two good, good bodies. But I
So
think
who
Miles will
guard
have to
K-
guard him. I mean,
who guard KP?
Warriors by 30.
that's
Prove
what
me
I was
wrong,
just saying.
Sixers.
That's what I was just saying in the recap for last week. KB is like Andrew Wiggins to me. Like for the Warriors in real life. Like how he was in the finals. Like
Miles gonna have a bad game.
You think so?
They're gonna have Aaron on Miles.
Aaron is a great defender too.
A great defender.
And y'all, Warriors by 30.
Yeah, Warriors.
Oh,
I got the
game
Warriors winning, man. They totally. I got them winning for sure. I think they done with the games. I think Antonio Marshall's there. They done with the political game. That Heat game was very political because Tyrese sat and didn't play and let all the other guys get minutes. Like,
I ain't gonna disrespect them like that and say no 30 though.
man,
Antoine.
that's totally
I'm gonna say
capable with this
35.
team.
35.
I'm gonna say a very convincing win. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I think I got to pee at that game. I'm gonna say it before the game.
You better
Warriors
not.
by-
You better not. You
Warriors
better
by-
not.
I ain't gonna do that.
But
Even though
Joe,
I like the Sixers. I like John. I respect John.
I like this Sixers team. I think they missing just a big man.
So what we say if Philly pull off the win?
What we gonna say?
No.
What we gonna say? Good one.
I quit. I would leave K1.
Nah, we need you, man.
if the Warriors beat the Sixers, I will leave K1 Sports and give them my whole tax return.
If the Warriors beat the Sixers,
Yeah.
or if the Sixers beat the Warriors,
if the Sixers beat the Warriors, I'm giving them my whole tax
I'm like,
return.
hold on now. You better make sure I put that in writing. I think I get that
Right.
tax return quick. But all right, y'all. So we got the majority says Thunder win the first game against the Magic. Majority says Spurs win the second game against the Grizzlies. Majority says Bucks win unanimous. Should I say says the Bucks win against the Celtics. We have unanimous Heat. I mean, you got the Heat, didn't you, Mr. Peoples?
No, I picked Nets.
Oh, okay. So I think that's unanimous for the Nets to beat the Heat in the 3:00 game, our fourth game. Fifth game, Lakers Bulls. I think we have Lakers unanimously. We just haven't seen enough from the Bulls. And we have Warriors over Sixers. And if Sixers win, I get Mr. People's tax return. You guys heard it here on the podcast.
K1 gets my tax return.
K1 gets the tax return. That's my nickname. But all right, y'all. We take it easy, y'all. Thank you for joining us on the preview for Week 5. We will see you guys then. Take it easy.